Hi, my name is Tatiana and my channel is created by Lady T. Today I'm going to show you how to embroider without having any thread breakage. So I'm going to show you the process of what I do to avoid thread breakage while I'm embroidering. Okay, so the first thing I want to explain is that when you're embroidering, you want to make sure that the surface is very smooth of what you're embroidering. So if you have a wrinkled piece of material like this, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you iron it out very well. Additionally, the stabilizer should be cut and ironed as well, so that both of them have a very smooth surface. So for the fabric, I always use this product called Best Press. I don't have anything to do with this company, and I'm not, an affiliate of them or anything like that, but I did find this product and I just found that to be the best. You could find some other product that you like. There is Quilter's Moonshine recipe. You can do that. It's very cheap to make. I'm just too lazy, and I just like to buy this in the bottle and use it, and that's it. I have enough things to do with my quilting and my crochet that I don't have to make this. But anyways, this is what I use, and I just spray it on my fabric. And I just saturate my fabric. Not that much of it, just a little bit of it. And then I just take the iron and I iron it down so that the piece is nice and smooth. And then it's a little wet. And what I do is I just make sure that it dries a little bit before I actually go to embroider this, or even to attach it to the stabilizer piece. So you have to iron this really, really well. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you get out all of the lines. So a really big part of quilting, crochet, anything that you do has a lot to do with ironing. So you want to make sure that your piece is nice and smooth and all ironed out. If it's not smooth, it's not going to be able to run through the embroidery machine very well. And actually for this, I'm going to be using metallic thread. And the metallic thread is going to be even harder. So you see there's still a lot of creases because this was really a wrinkled piece in my fabric bin. And so I'm going to continue ironing this. And I'm going to continue ironing this down. You see, this is not good. If it's like this, and it looks like this is not good. It's not going to go through your embroidery machine very well. So I have to keep ironing until I get this to a nice, smooth surface. Okay, so I've been ironing this for about 20 minutes now, and I finally got it to a point where it's nice and smooth. And because of the Best Press, this product that I used, it made it a little crispy, and I can hear it. I call it crispy. It gives it like a little sound. I use a lot of my five senses in crochet and quilting and even baking and cooking. So I have to hear it, and it sounds kind of crinkly, and it's like kind of like cardboardy, and you know that this is good and it's ready to be embroidered. Now what I also do is that I get this backing piece, I can't remember the name right now, the stabilizer. I get the stabilizer, and it comes on a roll, and it's curled like this. So I don't put the Best Press on there. I just take the iron and I iron it down, because it does have some fiber in it. So I don't put a really heavy iron, but I do like to straighten it out. I know it sounds weird, but it does have, this stabilizer does have a little bit of fabric in it. So because of that, I just, especially the ends, because I don't want it to curl, and I do get it nice and even so that I iron it down like this. So the paper is nice and even. And then what I do is I take this 505 spray. I mean, I get these mixed up with the freeways around here too, because we have a 405 and then there's a 409 to clean the house. Now this is the 505 spray. So I take the spray and I spray it very lightly from a distance. And then I take my fabric piece that I'm going to embroider and I put it over it and I smooth it out like so. So it's nice and smooth out. Now, after I do this, I take the iron again and then I iron these pieces together so it's really smooth. So I'll take my iron and I don't use steam. I just take the iron and I just go over it like this. So just like that, and it's nice and smooth. So the surface has to be really, 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 really smooth for the machine embroidery. And I'm actually going to use metallic thread today on my project. So I don't want that to break. But now I've got it nice and smooth, just like so. And it's really smooth and it's pretty and it feels silky. And now I'm ready to hoop it. So after I hoop it, I'll show you what I do at the sewing machine. Okay, so I wanted to show you to avoid thread breakage. I use a thread stand like this, and I also have a product called Thread Dispenser from WodeWonderfill. It's called the Ultimate Specialty Threads Ultimate Thread Dispenser. And what it is it's this little contraption that's on the thread stand. It's the pink one. And it helps move the thread, and this could be for metallic thread as well as for other thread, and it moves the thread along the way. And see, it's on the thread stand, and then I have this, and I keep it kind of far away from the work that I do, and this is the way I avoid getting thread breakage. And also, if you're going to use metallic thread, you need to use metallic needles. So I always use these needles by Schmidt's. It's 130 over 80. I don't know the numbers, but it's called metallic needles, and they look just like this. Another option you can do is to use embroidery needles. These embroidery needles are always good. This is 90 over 14. But depending on what kind of fabric and what kind of material you have, you should actually test it first. But I just wanted you to see how it works. You see, this is my project, and this is what I'm doing. And it works really well, and I wanted you to see in the middle of it. So this thread stand is just perfect for embroidery, just like this. And with the Ultimate Thread Dispenser on the thread stand, it works beautifully, and I get absolutely zero breakage with all kinds of threads on this. But the only caveat is that you need to use a spool of thread. So this thread that I'm using is by Coates. It's a Coates metallic thread, and I got this at Joann. I did not get it from WodeWonderfill. I'm going to try out the WodeWonderfill threads later, but this is from Joann, and I just used their thread because I didn't have time to go order. And you see how it works? I just wanted you to see this. So the Ultimate Thread Dispenser really helps, and the thread stand really helps. And that's the way you get great results for your embroidery, and especially your metallic embroidery. So I just wanted to recap what you saw going on when I was doing my embroidery. So this is my thread stand, like this. And this is the ultimate thread dispenser, like this. So what I did was I put the ultimate thread dispenser on the thread stand, like so. And then this is my spool of thread. This is metallic thread. It's by Coats, and it's on a cone. So you need to have a thread that's on a cone like this. So it works with embroidery thread as well as metallic thread. And I just put this on top of this, and I threaded it, and it went through. Oops, my bottle is here. So my best press bottle is on top of my thread, but it just goes through. And I had zero breakage, and I was really excited about this because I really wanted something that wouldn't break metallic thread, because it's very frustrating in the middle of a project, and you're embroidering and the machine stops because you have thread breakage. With this, I had zero thread breakage, and no breakage with the embroidery thread as well on this. So I love this now. This is my new favorite friend when I'm embroidering. And then I use the best press to press down my material, and then I used the 505 to spray the fabric to my stabilizer, and this was the end project. And I still have to spray it and finish it, but I'm making an embroidery sampler quilt, and I'm doing a lot of embroidering lately, and I really love metallic thread. So this is what it ends up looking like, and I'm really excited about this because it made my life much easier and much faster than I've ever had in the past to do embroidery. And I'm doing a lot of embroidery lately, and I'm really excited. I'm also planning to use metallic thread on denim, because I am going to be embroidering little denim jackets in the back, and I will be giving video tutorials on those as well. So that's something to look forward to in my channel. If you like to crochet, if you like to quilt, if you like sewing and all the related products to quilting, sewing, and crochet, subscribe to my channel, created by Lady T. My name is Tatiana. Give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.